Hello? Hello? Uh, hello? Hello there. Let's start again. Hello, welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt. I forgot to put my mic in, but now it's in. Um, Welcome to the Plays the Thing. Yeah. So I was just saying this is the sixth game of Legacy of You. And I have, if you look here, I have lost 3 and won 2. So you pick one of these loss or win cards when you finish the game. So the last game I won. I think we put new cards into the river cards. So I think these two are those cards as well. Oh, maybe not. But we have to discard 3 cards when we complete these two. Oh, by the way, I'm just trying a slightly different setup. I've got the camera a little bit over my head this time. So you're getting more of a view of the game board as I would. I watch a little bit of Rob's gaming table. You've maybe seen those videos, and he does a lot like that, and I just think it's a little bit of a nicer view. So we'll see how this goes and how it looks afterwards. And I've got a little tray here, so I'm going to put my people in there, so that at least you can see the riders who are black and always disappear against this. So let's see how it goes. I don't think there's anything else. We haven't got any other extra bits or just extras within all the decks and in the cards. We have one card here, 3 along, which has a number 26. So when we get there, we will read a bit of the storybook. But apart from that, I think it's just time to start. So let's harvest. So we're drawing 4 cards, getting a labourer and a cowrie shell and a provision. And that's it. We have one spot we can put a townsfolk person in. Might be good to get one labourer. We have one barbarian who has 2 riders and a fighter, but we won't be able to do anything about that this turn. I think we don't have any meat either, because we could use this card, which gives us a clay and a wood. We could do with the clay. I'm going to discard this card because it has 1 fighter, and if we discard it out, we get a clay as well. So that will be useful. And then the rest of these I will just put back in. So I get 1 labourer, 1 rider, excuse me, and 1 fighter. Now that's weird. Where is that card? I think I just didn't fill it in. My mistake. Because I do want some of these. I definitely will spend that provision to get another one. Which one do I want? More provisions, I think. And And I think that is that. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. So we would return the barge, but we have not done that. So we suffer attack. So we spend 1 clay to repel that barbarian. We must throw that clay at them. And we refresh the card row. So these will move down. Just filling in another barbarian. And another townsfolk card. Ooh, she's playing a flute. How nice. So we've refreshed the card row and we harvest. So we get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a labourer, a cowrie shell, a provision, and that's it. And what shall we do? I think, ooh, we could do that clay, but yeah, I'm going to tuck this townsfolk card under here. And so we will get a provision and a cowrie shell every round now, extra. I'm going to get rid of them to get 2 provisions. And I need an archer to stop this fighter. Do you know what? I'm going to get that archer. But then I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the meat symbol here to get clay and wood that we can do with this card, one of our benefits from losing before. So clay and wood. And let's take these townsfolk cards, spend 2 to get those 2. Yeah, I think that's it. So we will finish taking our actions. Then we'll suffer attack. So we need to spend a clay and an archer to stop them attacking. And we refresh the card row again. I'm going to move down towards the village. And we have another barbarian. And we harvest again. Oh. Something. Sorry, so I should have something gone wrong here. 1, 2, 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retroactively do the barge. So we get a clay and a wood. And we get another card. So that's done. Sorry, I should have done that and I didn't. And then we would have spent that to get another of these. And that would have come back there. Okay. And then get 1, 2, 3. So the flood moves up. And the 4th card. And we need, that's great. We need a rider. So we will get that. And we're going to attack this barbarian. So oh, sorry, I should have got, oh goodness me. I've really messed this up. Okay, that's the provisions I should have got. So I'm going to attack this barbarian. 2 riders and a fighter. And 2 provisions. And we get a cowrie shell. And we draw another card. And they are out. And then I will discard this card to get 1 labourer and 1 archer. And then I think I'm going to build one of these huts. So 1 wood, 1 clay, and a labourer. And I'm going to get another labourer per turn. And I'll build that there so I get a provision for doing that. And then we'll just use these townsfolk to clay, to wood, and we have 1 archer and 1 wood that we can use for barbarians. And let's take these, spend 2 provisions to take them. And we'll get another provision. Do I want to do anything else? I'm going to use 3 cowrie shells to get clay. And then I think we will stop there. Yeah, so we suffer attack, so that's 1 archer, 1 wood, and we refresh the card row. And then we harvest. So 1 labourer, 4 cards. Another labourer, cowrie shell and provision. And another cowrie shell and provision. Oh, we need to take out. Tell you what, I'm going to build a building first. So I'll spend a labourer, 3 clay, 1 wood, and I will build this so I get another cowrie shell. And oh, it is a story point. So number 2. Even as we make room for more workers, the space is quickly filling. Just today I met a craftswoman from Yangcheng. The clay she is sculpting is exquisite. I feel her skills are wasted on making rice bowls and jars, but the flood is a beast that respects no work and no one. File that card away. Find card 11 in the storage deck and place it face down on top of your ready pile. Excellent. Card 11. So we're getting an extra card. And it's a lady who makes clay. As you can see here, she makes clay. That goes, she goes there. And how many cards do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we can. I want 2 red workers. So I'm going to discard that. Oh no, I don't need to do that. I'm not going to discard. I'm just going to play get a red worker. And then I'm going to use one of my laborers to get a rider. And then I'm going to attack this barbarian. So that's 2 provisions, 2 fighters and a rider. And they are defeated, and they give us a cowrie shell and a laborer. I think I need to start. Yeah, so I'm going to put this villager townsfolk card here. So I get an extra laborer as well. And I will discard these 2, so I get a spearman and a laborer. And I need some clay, so I'll use 3 cowrie shells to get clay. So I have clay and wood for those 2. Let's get another provision. And take these cards. Take these 2. Yes. Let's do that. Suffer attacks. So we pay that off, clay and wood, and we refresh the card row. And let's get, we've got a lot of labourers coming in. Another labourer. Cowrie shell provision. 2 cowrie shells, 2 provisions. So this one, and we get a fighter. We need to. Well, first of all, let us build using our barge. 2 cowrie shells, 2 labourers. And we get a clay and wood. And we lose a card. And, oops, sorry. There we go. So now 2 barbarians will come in each round. Let's see what we want to do with these. So definitely a rider, a labourer, I'm going to use this for the meat that he provides and get clay and wood. So I want to build another hut if possible. Now, she's our new townsfolk card. I would quite like to get is she useful? I want to fight this barbarian, and that's 2 archers and a fighter. And I have 1 fighter, I need 2 archers. I can get 2 archers from this card and this, or from this card and this. Do I want to dispense with this card? No, I'm going to keep the card. So 2 clay. Yeah, and I'm going to build this hut. So that's 3 clay, 1 wood, and a labourer. And we get a colour of our choice. So I will get an archer. And we get provision. And then we will put 1 of our labourers here to get another archer. So then we will take out that barbarian, 2 archers and a fighter to get 3 cowrie shells. Get a provision. And what do we want? I think we'll get some wood. Ooh, townsfolk. I'm going to discard that one to immediately get the archer. And I'll get another townsfolk card. And I think we will stop there. Yeah, so we have to return the barge halfway along. No, nearly halfway along. We suffer attacks, clay and spearmen. And then we refresh the card row. So now there will be 2 barbarians coming in. And we harvest. So a labourer, 4 cards. 1, 2. Shuffling. So the flood moves up. Three, 4. Got a lot of cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 cards. Wow. Hold on, I haven't given myself... I keep doing that today. 2 cowrie shells, 2 provisions, and a fighter, and a fighter. Right, we really need to start making some... getting some fighters in. And I think we will use this card to do that. We'll spend them to get 2 wood. And we will spend 3 cowrie shells to get clay. And I'm going... Shall I do this now? I really need to... Red, yellow. Okay, I'm going to get another fighter. And then I'm going to attack this barbarian who goes out, and I get 3 cowrie shells. Now. I think I'm going to do this now. So, 1 rider, 2 labourers, 3 cowrie shells, and we complete this. We get 1 wood. We lose a townsfolk card, and we read number 26. And it says, I was cleaning the mud from my hands when it happened. We had just finished reinforcing the canal banks when a shout of rage bellowed out from behind me. The barbarian rushed towards me in a rage, death in their eyes. Found the constructed canal card in the box under history. So that goes out of the game. Find card 61 in the story deck and file it under the box under huts and canals for future games. '61. Reveal 1 barbarian card from the top of the barbarian draw pile, placing it into the rightmost space above the board. If there is a barbarian card there already, let me show you. Slide it 1 space to the left. Continue sliding cards over to make space if needed. If there are 7 cards above the board, immediately recruit or dismiss the leftmost townsfolk card to make space. Okay. So another barbarian's coming in. So all that work, getting rid of that barbarian for nothing. And there is a +1 barbarian here, which means there will be 3 barbarian cards coming in. So we have to get rid of another barbarian, otherwise we lose the game right here and now. So there is a way we can do this. So we can spend, shows here, a labourer and a provision. So I'm going to get rid of both these cards into the discard up here and get 4 provisions and 2 labourers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 labourers. And then which card? I want to get rid of this card. So I'm going to spend a labourer and a provision to get a rider, a labourer and a provision to get another rider, and a labourer and a provision to get an archer. And then I need 2 provisions, so we can do 2 cowrie shells, 1 provision, 2, sorry, this should have been a spearman, 2 riders and a spearman, and we destroyed that barbarian, and they give us 2 cowrie shells and wood. And then I am going to build one of these, and so that's going to be 1 labourer, 1 clay and 3 wood. And I'm going to build the hut that makes riders that equal to labourers. I get another provision for building that. Yes. And I think, oh, so I'll get another provision. And clay. And let's take these. I need 1 provision to fight off this. And I'll spend 1. Take that townsfolk card. Anything else I want to do? No. End of the round. Return the barge. So we don't have to worry about moving the barge for a good long time. We suffer attacks. There's 1 attack that we can't stop. And then we'll spend 1 provision. And then 1 clay to fend off the others. And we refresh the card row. So, yeah. So 2 barbarians are going to come in. Just 2. Goodness me. Flicking everything around. And we harvest. So, labourer, 4 cards. We could do with good. Good. Okay, not too bad. Another labourer, cowrie shell and provision. We get another cowrie shell because we built that hut, and then we get another cowrie shell and provision. These come back, and we get a fighter and an archer. So we can easily take this one out, and this one we could do with a blue. Yeah, so we'll play that to get a spearman. Then we'll get a cowrie shell and provision. Let's keep those for now. So let's take this one out. So 2 riders who are now comparable to labourers, and an archer, and 1 provision, take that chap out, so we get 2 cowrie shells and clay. We've got a lot of cowrie shells here. So 2 and a spearman. So let's make a spearman here. So we can spend the 2 labours as riders and the spearman, and 4 cowrie shells for the 2 provisions. And we take out this barbarian who gives us a cowrie shell and a labourer. And we need I don't think we're going to be able to. So let's discard them to get 2 fighters. Discard them to get another labourer. And we'll get a provision. And what do we want? We're going to lose a clay, so let's get a clay. And I think we'll leave it at that. Oh, hold on. Let's pause there. Suffer attacks, so we'll spend 1 clay, 2 cowrie shells, and we do not have. No, we don't have one of those. We don't have a rider or a labourer, so we lose a card, and then we refresh the card row. And we harvest 1 labourer, 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another labourer, they come back. 2 cowrie shells, 2 provisions. Another cowrie shell, a fighter, and an archer. And would do that to get a spearman, and we will take out that barbarian there. We'll spend 1 provision. 2 archers and a spearman, and a cowrie shell back, and a labourer. So we will use a labourer and a provision to get a spearman, and we will spend 2 provisions and 2 fighters and a spearman to take out that barbarian, who gives us 2 cowrie shells and clay. And I think that's all we can... Oh, we've got a card still. So... 2 yellow. Rider. Wood. Provision and a cowrie shell. And I'm going to discard that card to get 2 clay and archer. And then I'm going to spend a labourer and 2 cowrie shells as provision to get another archer. And then I am going to take out this barbarian. So that's 3 provisions, 2 archers and a rider. And we get 1 cowrie shell and we draw another card from the deck. And we'll discard that card to get another spearman. And we'll take the monkey, cheeky monkey, into our discard. And we will completely discard that to get 1 wood and another labourer. We've got so much clay and wood. I think we're going to build that next part of the dam next round. I think we will leave that there. So we suffer attacks. We can discard a labourer for that and 1 wood for that. That is all done. And we're going to refresh. Oh, there's a +1 card and another +1 card. So we're going to have to do some mean attacking here. Was going to complete this next bit of the barge, of the defences, but that will add another card as well. So if we didn't get rid of these, we'd be adding 5 cards at the end of the next round. Okay, so let's just do this. So let's harvest. Labourer, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not very many meeples. Then a labourer, 2 cowrie shells, 2 provisions, another cowrie shell, fighter, archer. So immediately I'm going to get another archer. And we're going to take those 2 archers and a fighter and 1, 2, 3 provisions and attack this one. Yeah. So we get 3 cowrie shells for that. Then I need another spearman. And I can get them there. If I discard that townsfolk card, I get a spearman. So we will spend 2 spearmen and a rider who is a labourer, and 1, 2, 3 provisions, and we destroy this barbarian, and we get 2 cowrie shells and clay. Okay. So another labourer, cowrie shell and provision, wrong way round. Rider, cowrie shell and provision. And we're going to build this now. We're going to spend 1 labourer and 2 cowrie shells of provisions to get a spearman, an archer, sorry. And then we're going to complete this. So 1 archer, 2 labourers, 3 cowrie shells. Finishes this part, we get another clay and we lose 2 cards. And that is done. So now 3, 1, 2, 3 enemies, barbarians come in. But what we're going to do is we're going to spend a labourer, clay and 3 wood. And build another one of these huts, and we want to do the blue spearman, and we will get, well, let's get another fighter. Let's take that townsfolk card. Let's take that townsfolk card as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 still. We'll get a wood and a provision. So now we have labourers equal to riders equal to spearmen. So now, because we've got these 2, let me show you. These 2 both have spearmen on them, so now we can use labourers and riders to defeat them. But not this round. I should have used a red one there, sorry. So let's return the barge. And we suffer attacks, so we have to discard a rider and a wood. And now 3 barbarians are coming in, so no +1 cards, which is good. Yeah, so we harvest. So all these come back to us. Labourer, 4 cards, so we are shuffling, so the flood moves up. Flood is well behind us. Well behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get a labourer, 2 cowrie shells, and 2 provisions, and 2 more cowrie shells. And a fighter, and an archer. I'd really like to take this one out, because that gives us an extra card from this deck. Could build another hut, actually, here. We need to defeat 3 barbarians. So let's think about that. Let's defeat this barbarian who gives us an extra card from the main deck. So we can use labourers because they're equal to riders and spearmen. And we can, yeah. So we'll discard the 2 provisions. So they are defeated, and we get a card into our hand from this deck, which is good. It's another friggin' fighter, though. But it's all good. It's all good. So, got yellow. 2 blue. And a red. Okay, so I'm going to completely discard this townsfolk card to get 2 wooden and a colour of my choice. And I think we will get got a lot of fighters. Oh, I can't think. We don't have red or yellow. Let's just get blue. So let's get a rider. Let's completely discard this card to get wood and another rider. And so we will use a rider for a spearman and a fighter and 1 provision to defeat them. So we get cowrie shell and a labourer. And so we can use 2 labourers and then this archer to defeat this barbarian. So we get 1 cowrie shell and we draw an extra card from our own deck. Okay. And I'm going to discard that card completely from the deck to get 2 labourers. I could build this now, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is build this. So 1 labourer, 3 clay, 1 wood, builds this. We get a rider and we get a cowrie shell. And we can put another card under there. Ooh, yellow. Yeah, let's do that. Getting rid of a lot of townsfolk cards though. I am aware of that. Let's take that and that. And so we'll just use that to get another red fighter. And then we'll get a provision. We will get an archer. We will get clay. And do you want +1 card? Yeah, I mean, why not? +1 card. And we'll get another rider. I think that's good. So that's the end of that round. We suffer attacks, which I didn't think about. So 2 cowrie shells, 1 fighter. That is all done. We refresh the card row. So we're still getting 3 barbarians, 1. Really shuffling these barbarian cards. Don't know why. 2, 3. So we have a +1 in the worst place. Okay. Harvest. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. You cheeky monkey. 4. Labourer. 2 cowries. 2 provisions. 2 more cowries. And then fighter, archer, archer. We need to get rid of this one. Okay. So we can do this quite easily. 3 provisions, 2 riders and a labourer as a spearman. And we get 2 cowrie shells and wood. I really want to move this flood on. let us do 2 archers and a labourer as a spearman and 2 provisions, so 4 cowrie shells. To defeat that barbarian, 2 cowrie shells and wood. And then let's have 3 cowrie shells from the monkey. And we will defeat this barbarian, so 2 fighters and an archer. And 1, 2, 3 provisions, 6 cowrie shells. And we get 3 cowrie shells back. Let's completely discard that card, so we get 2 riders. And I think 2 provisions, 2 cowrie shells. Let's take that card. And 2 provisions, 2 cowrie shells provision, take that card. And what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're still okay. So we're going to finish this part of the defenses. So that is 1 fighter. We can use, well, 1 labourer as the spearman, and we can use 2 riders as labourers, and 3 cowrie shells. And we complete this part. We get 1 clay, and we discard 3 cards out of our deck. And we finish this. And I think we will stop there. Yeah, so we suffer attacks. That's 2 cowrie shells and 1 wood. And we refill the display, so we're just getting 3 new barbarians. And oh, we should have returned the barge, so we are nearly there, nearly there. Nearly there. Press the card row and harvest. But we didn't put any out that turn. That was silly. I should have done that. I should have done that and got a... I'm not looking. I would have got a yellow. We'll call that a day. Okay, so we get 1 labourer. We draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another labourer, 2 cowrie shells, 2 provisions, 2 more cowrie shells for the buildings we built, 1 fighter, and 2 archers. Wow, we do not have many. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this barbarian we can defeat. We can do 2 labourers and a rider. No, and a fighter. Yep, that's right. And a provision, and we've defeated them. 2 cowrie shells and wood. How many cowrie shells have we got left? 3. So we can defeat this one as well. So 2 archers and a fighter, and 1, 2, 3 provisions, 6 cowrie shells to defeat this barbarian. So we get 3 cowrie shells. Come on. 3 cowrie shells. Okay, so we only need to defeat 1 more barbarian. And, well, this one we get an archer. And this one we get... I'm going to discard them out, so we get a labourer and an archer. So what do we need? We could defeat this barbarian now. So we will do that. We'll play these two townsfolk to get 2 provisions and 2 cowrie shells. And we will... So 1 rider, 1 labourer as a rider and an archer. And 3 provisions. Defeat this barbarian. And we get 2 cowrie shells and clay. We've got so much clay and wood. Do you know, we could what do we want to do? Yellow archers. We could do that. So let's spend 4 cowrie shells to make a labourer. And this labourer we're going to use 1 clay and 3 wood to build another hut. And what were we going to do? So now fighters are equal to riders, spearmen, and labourers. And we get another archer for our trouble. We're going to have a lot of archers. We get 2 every turn. So let's get, it doesn't really matter, any of the other colours. And another provision. And let's draw a card. Yeah. And we will use that card to get a labourer. And then we'll take this townsfolk card and we will spend another provision to get this townsfolk card. And let's get wood. We could build something else the next time. I'm a little worried about the number of people we will have next time. But I think that's all we can do. So we'll suffer attack. So that's 1 wood and 1 clay. Easy, got lots of that. Then we refresh the card row. So again, it's 3. Good, there's a lot of archers here, and we will need them, and we will have them. And harvest, labourer, and 4 cards, but we are shuffling, so the flood moves up. Hello, people watching. How are you? So 4 cards. 1, no good. 2, oh, another archer. 3, okay. 4, not too bad. And another labourer. 2 cowrie shells. 2 provisions. 2 more cowrie shells for the 3 more actually for the buildings we have built, and a fighter, and 2 archers, and then they'll come back. So we have got a lot of archers. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 to build this last part of the dam. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Let's see how many we've got to take out. Barbarians, and to win, so 4 barbarians will come out if we complete that dam. So we need to have defeated 3 of these barbarians, because then 4 will come out, 6, so they won't have completely taken up the row. If they take up the row, we've lost. So we only need to defeat 3 barbarians. So let's go from here, because that's 2 archers and a labourer as a spearman and 2 provisions, so that's 4 cowrie shells, and we defeat them and we get a cowrie shell and the labourer, which is good. That's the first one down. And then if we defeat this one, we get 1 card from the deck. So let's do that. 2 archers and then a labourer as a rider. And 3 provisions. So we'll do 2 cowrie shells and 2 provisions. And they are defeated. We get a cowrie shell back and we draw another card from the deck, which we can get another labourer. So now let's get these cards. So I will discard this villager and get 1 spearman. And let's get 1 archer. Okay. So I think we can do this now. So 2 archers and a spearman as a fighter, and 1, 2 provisions and 2 cowrie shells as a provision, and we defeat this barbarian. And we get 3 cowrie shells. 1, 2, 3. And so now there are only 2 barbarians left. When we complete this, there will be another 4 coming in, so there'll be 1 space. We've defeated enough barbarians, so let's now complete this. So, a rider, a labourer as a spearman, and 1 labourer and 1 fighter as a labourer, and 3 cowrie shells. And the barge moves, we get 1 clay, and we get attacked for 3. And this card clears. So we have now completed all the defences. So we've done it basically, but I still have these cards. So let's just put these back. So 2 provisions. 1. Oh, let's discard them. So we get a labourer and a fighter. And we'll discard them as well. So we get wood and labourer and a provision and a cowrie shell. So can we do anything else? Yes, we can, in fact. So we can defeat this barbarian as well. So 2 labourers as riders, 1 fighter, 2 provisions. They are defeated. We get a cowrie shell, and we draw another card. And so we will just discard that card to get another archer. We don't need to do anything with that archer. We can't defeat that last barbarian. So we will call the end of the round. So our barge is off the map. Doot, doot. And we suffer attacks, which is 1 wood. And then we refresh the card row. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 barbarians coming in. And another townsfolk card. And we're at the end of the game, and we have not got barbarians in all through the card row. And we've completed all the defences, so we have won. 1 hour 20 minutes. So we win again. So this will now be 3 wins and 3 losses. So we take one of the win cards, and it is number 37. So we look at number 37. And I will read it to you. 37. Irreplaceable to Shani. I cannot find the words to describe the joy I have been rewarded with for all this labour. I look around me and I see what our people have done, what I am capable of leading people to achieve. We are not simply protecting ourselves from the wrath of nature, but with the sweat of our brows and the life in our veins, we are reshaping this land, bending nature to our will. My only wish is that everyone could see what I see. It seems our progress is starting to disturb some of the larger bandit clans. When my last scouts reported on the number of bandits in the area, they were brought with them disturbing news. They saw amongst the rebels we are used to seeing men and women of huge stature, broad and tall, wearing armour and weapons the likes of which I have not seen. I can only speculate, but it would appear that the local barbarians have mustered their gold together to hire mercenaries into their camp. We will have to train more men to fight, and there will be sacrifices. The coming months will be treacherous, but I believe in what we are building here, and regardless of how big the mountain is, it can never block out the sun. File the victory card, then find cards 56 to 59 in the story deck and shuffle them into the barbarian draw pile for future games. So 56 to 59. $56, $7, $8, $9. Oh, yes. Okay, so new barbarian cards, and as you can see, they have 4 that you have to sacrifice, that you have to pay to defeat them. So that's an extra one. 2 of them have story cards on them. So yeah, and they also, to stop them, if you can't defeat them, it costs meeples as well. So yeah, they're going to add difficulty into fighting the barbarians. There you go. New barbarian cards, which will go in our deck. I'll shuffle them in now. So that's it. So that is game 6 of Legacy of You. And we won again. Yes, so 3 won, 3 lost, which is kind of typical. I don't know. I feel like I got to a point where I just kept winning. But those barbarian cards, you know, are definitely going to add some difficulty, especially if they come out towards the end. Because, or to be honest with you, even at the start. So yeah, there we go. Let's come back to full screen. So that's it for today's live stream. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. So take care. Bye, bye, bye. Have a good day. Bye, bye.